Hello, good morning. Welcome to the Dungeons & Dragons Extra Life live stream. I'm here with my co-host, Satine Phoenix. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
It's been a while since Founders and Legends event, but it's great to co-host with you again.
Yeah, that was so fun.
It was.
Let's raise a lot of money today.
Let's do that. So yes, thanks for everyone tuning in. We will be live streaming games in support of Extra Life all day today. With us for a quick bit of introductions, we have Jason and Troy from the Seattle Guild of Extra Life.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So what is it that you guys are involved with? What's your participation with Extra Life?
This is actually my 9th year participating in Extra Life. I started out, I was actually a member of the online community where Extra Life got its start, which was called Sarcastic Gamer. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I've been at it for quite a while. Mostly in New Mexico. I just moved to the Seattle area in November, so this is my first year raising money for Seattle Children's. And while I came here, I also joined the Guild and have kind of moved up the ranks. I was volunteer coordinator, kind of hit the ground running, but now I just recently was promoted to vice president of the Extra Life Guild. Super glad to be here.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I've been doing it for 6 years. I told you that I moved up from San Diego. I moved up here and I started working on Microsoft campus, and somebody told me about Extra Life and I was like, wait, gaming and charity at the same time to help kids? Yeah, absolutely. I'm playing games every day anyway, so wanted to jump into that. Just about a year and a half ago, started building a Twitch community, and we're actually live streaming right now, but I'm not there because I'm here, but I'm happy to be here.
It's multitasking.
So yeah. we'll be live streaming here all day on the Dungeons & Dragons channel, but after this, you guys are heading down to Seattle Children's itself.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
What's going on there today?
We got the very first ever, they're calling it the Game On stream that they're doing. It's going to be 3 hours from noon Pacific time to 3 p.m. They're going to have patients and doctors and everybody there playing a bunch of games, some Overcooked and Rocket League, I believe. It's going to be a good time. It's their first time having a stream from the hospital, so they're super excited, but also super nervous. Hopefully everything goes well. But yeah, it's a great day. Game day is just a huge thing, all over the world, basically. I mean, I know people in Europe and Australia and everybody that participate in Extra Life, and it's a great cause. Like Jason said, the ability to play games and raise money for sick children, it's a no-brainer.
I believe this is Wizards of the Coast 6th year participating
Nice.
as well. Shout out to Greg Bilsland. He's actually in the house today. He was the originator of the Dungeons & Dragons Extra Life programming, to Chris Dupuy, and now it went to us as well to help organize it. So we're super thrilled to be doing this again. Really quickly before we begin, thanks for everyone who is tuning in. Thank you for spending some of your time with us today. We greatly appreciate it. Please participate in chat. Please consider a donation if you can at the Dungeons & Dragons team page or to any of the participants or dungeon masters that will be taking place. Thanks as always to our moderators who will be in chat today.
Unsung heroes.
Yes.
Yeah, seriously.
Very nice.
And because they will be in a very warm studio all day, thanks to Pelham Green and Sean Mayofsky, who are donating their times on a Saturday. So we're trying to bribe them with as many coffee and donuts as we can.
It's hot in here, but let's give you
It's warm. It's not. It's not.
It's
cool.
warm and going to get warmer.
Yeah.
And
That's why there's a row of water bottles.
Yes. You're gonna need
Hydration
them.
is key.
and as far as so Seattle Children's will be doing games today, and Satine, who's going to be gaming on the D&D channel later today?
We have Kat Kruger is today, and then Adam Lee is the second Dungeon Master. I believe that starts at 3:30?
1:30. 1:30 p.m. Pacific.
Oh, my numbers are all crazy. 1:30 Pacific, and then also at 4 o'clock, Chris Lindsay, and I'm in that game. So make sure you donate so I don't die. Donate so I don't die.
We need like little lights on which cameras,
Yeah.
actually, so we'll know which
Indicators.
one's
A lot of
to look at.
cameras.
So Kat Kruger and the D20 Dames will be coming up first at 11 a.m. Pacific, so we're excited for that. After their game, we're going to have Jordan and Roscoe on, play a little Dungeon Mayhem.
Yeah!
Super fun game. They'll be coming on again after Adam Lee's game at 3:30, so yeah, we've got a lot of fun things to look forward to. What character are you going to be playing in your game today?
I'm going to be playing Vlanya. That is my bard wizard. And it's the same character that's going to be on Idle Champions in a couple weeks.
Oh, very exciting.
Yeah, and she happens to be not only an instructor at the Olam College, Bardic College, but she is the band manager for Sirens of the Realms. It all comes together. Yeah, so she can't die because she has responsibilities. So
She's got gigs.
well, she manages Sirens. I made up new band names. So there's Sirens of the Realms. Then there's their rival boy band, Magic Missile. And there's an emo band called Spell Plague.
Wow.
I can't remember the other ones
That's
right now.
I like it. That's
super great.
That's sweet.
But now I actually have to I need to find other people who can perform on stream to be those bands.
You got to fill out those casts.
Yeah, well, Magic Missile is actually one person. That's Rudy Rutenberg, and he plays all 4 characters.
Now you're a record label mogul. You have to go out and recruit the bands.
Exactly.
You make a reality show out of it.
Yeah.
I'd watch that.
Well, so that'll be the game coming on at 4 p.m.
Yeah.
So look forward to that. And then I'll be in Adam Lee's game myself. I don't have a regular character, but the Extra Life donors decided to pick some of my characteristics.
Awesome.
Sean Mayowski made me a kobold. Emi Tanji made me a kobold who likes to smell stinky things. And other donors made me a cleric and gave me a flump companion. So.
Wow.
Outstanding.
I also have to eat candy corn anytime I roll a 1. So
At least it's not Bean Boozled beans.
You're going to have the
That would be
sweats
way
an
worse.
hour
So
in.
you actually have a streamer who's done a lot of raising around the Bean Boozled thing.
what are bean?
What?
What are?
So they're Jelly Belly jelly beans, and so the Jelly Belly beans, I mean, some of them are amazingly flavored, like super accurate, but they have these ones where the packet, they have colors that are very similar, but one's a really tasty jelly bean, the other one is like boogers or...
It's the not Harry Potter brand.
Yes, yeah. Similar, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, it's like, do you get a good tasting one, or do you get one of the horrible, like dog poop ones or
See,
something?
for me, it's candy corn. It's all the dog
legit.
poop ones. So.
That's true.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually am one of the rare people that don't mind. Yes, all
It's
right.
just sugar in
Yeah,
your
it's
face.
just sugar. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's not good for you, but it's fine.
There is the hierarchy of Halloween candy that comes out every year.
It's definitely not high up on there. I mean, I'm not crazy, but it's not bad.
What about those
It's
little
not
orange,
worse.
like peanut-looking things?
Those would be on the bottom for
Those
me.
are
Those are
circus
terrible.
peanuts, yeah.
The circus peanuts.
They
awful.
exist.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Marshmallow, I'm not a big
I'm sure,
fan.
yeah.
The
Like
Grinch makes
Grandma's probably got the bottom
I
corner.
see them when I go to the hardware store. In the checkout section, it's like,
grandparents
okay,
shop
there's
at the hardware
candy
store.
here. There's circus peanuts.
Next to like the butterscotch
Yeah,
candy.
the Werther's Originals.
Delightful.
Which my kid got in his bag this year, and I'm like, where did this come
This
from?
one for
Werther's,
grandma. This one
fantastic.
for the kids.
As long as we're shouting out. So hello to Quinn. I hear my kid might be watching the live stream.
Oh,
Oh, that's awesome. Hi, Quinn.
Quinn.
Talk about him all the time, but I never get to shout out. So
Aw.
he's
very
got
cool.
a play date. Myself and Shelly will be in the same game together, so he'll be off at a babysitter while we're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
You watch your parents have fun.
Yes.
Should put it on the TV.
Yeah.
Play date.
It's like you're right there.
And I know we've got some folks from Wizards of the Coast heading down to Seattle Children's as well. Kyle Schaefer
Awesome, yeah.
will be heading down there. We've got, again, with Dungeon Mayhem, a quick card game, so we'll be excited to see how it all goes. We wish you guys the best of luck
Absolutely.
with everything.
Yeah,
And
awesome.
you guys as well.
Yeah.
It's all going to a great cause, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Can't reiterate that enough. So many of us here at Wizards of the Coast, because Seattle Children is our nearest children's hospital, we raise funds for them. Other members of the Dungeons & Dragons team, they have different children's hospitals that they raise for. There's international options that folks can participate
Yeah, so there's like 170 throughout North America, so Canada. This is, like I said, my 9th year, but my first year for Seattle Children's. So the 8 years prior, I raised money for UNM Children's Hospital in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I've got kind of a why story for that. Both of my daughters, when they were born, had to be airlifted there. So it was kind of my way of giving back to them. It kind of feels like I'm betraying them this year, but I've actually got a plan for next year. I'm going to actually set up 2 accounts, and I'm going to have the Battle of the Troys, and there's going to be Troy raising money for UNM Children's Hospital and Troy raising money for Seattle Children's, and see which one can win.
Oh, interesting.
So
Actually do that already. You know that, right? That because there's the other stream team that I joined up as a part of, just to help grow my community and really support Extra Life in as many ways as possible. And so I stream on one that also supports Kentucky Children's Hospital. So
Oh, very cool.
support that hospital and Seattle Children's, I'd support every hospital. It doesn't matter.
That's
I mean,
something
it's
that's-
all kids being helped.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
That's something that's
can't go
worth
wrong.
mentioning. I mean, we have like the D&D stream and all these other large, internet communities, and everybody out there who's donating to these causes. That's an amazing thing. Definitely continue to do that. But you guys can also participate yourselves. You set up a page. Anything that you raise goes to whichever local children's hospital you choose. You can even join the D&D team. You can choose to throw
Is your
yours
team
into their
open?
pot, and it all goes to
Oh,
the
nice,
team.
very cool.
But regardless, you're out there and you're enjoying the stream and helping the streamers, but also, you can hit up grandma, aunts and uncles, every little bit counts. It's all to a great cause, and it's just something that it makes you feel good.
Right, yeah, just playing games. You might not even want to stream, but you want to play
Yeah,
a game
absolutely
for the
don't have to
cause.
stream.
So
A couple of years ago, I actually was just playing on my PSP from my mom's house while I was doing the laundry. So, I mean,
Nice.
there's
Yeah.
no obligation. Nobody's checking up on you, but it's just the fact that you're doing something you like to do
Yeah.
for a great cause.
I agree. It's something that comes around once a year. We get very invested and involved in it here in Wizards of the Coast, and so we're happy to be spending this day playing Dungeons and Dragons for
And
extra life.
you guys have killed it this year already
Yeah.
so
Oh,
far.
yeah.
You're already
You're the
number
number one
one.
team in
Why I
Seattle.
know you're number one is because I'm at the bottom of that top 10 list right now,
But
trying to
yours is on the
claw
top
my way up. There's zero chance. Your spot is safe from me at the very
We've been
least.
going back and forth with Frag Force.
Frag Force
San
has been
Francisco
on it,
team,
yeah.
so,
I was
And,
actually
Keith-
just at Frag Force yesterday, so yeah, I've got friends all over the Extra Life community, but yeah, it's always
neck
great.
and neck.
That,
Yeah. Keith A., who is, we went to Extra Life United, which is an awesome thing to be a part of. If you guys ever get a chance to go to that, check that out. It's a once-a-year thing at Disney World. I think it's still at Disney World this
Yeah.
year for at least one more
think
year.
it will,
And it's a really awesome event. You get to do a gaming tournament to raise money for your own Extra Life cause. You get to bring that back. Well, they donate it automatically. They don't
So
give you the cash.
he brought back like 10 grand.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It was funny because he didn't want to go. He felt bad for spending the money to go on the trip. He's like, I could just donate that money.
Right.
And we
You
convinced
did,
him to
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
And it ended up being a really good investment. It's like, dude, you spent that money, but guess what? You brought back 10 grand.
Yeah.
So it was
I
a
went
really good
backwards,
deal.
but it was a chance to meet the kids, and that's one of the things that I think that once you start going, you'll never stop, because once you get the chance, and I encourage anybody who's participating to reach out to the person at their hospital and actually schedule a visit. Go tour the hospital. You will never feel a greater connection with those kids and with the cause that you're supporting than once you actually go and meet them and see the work that they're doing firsthand.
That's a really
Yeah.
good idea. I'm
Yeah.
raising money for the Los Angeles Children's Hospital,
Nice.
and you've got 19 million people in Los Angeles,
Yeah.
the greater LA area, to have one hospital there. And I actually grew up volunteering at children's hospitals,
Yeah.
so
Nice, that's awesome.
I haven't done that in a long time. So maybe I will stop by.
Yeah, it's a great thing. The Children's Miracle Network hospitals, they take in kids, with everything from cancer to injuries and stuff, and they do the treatment and everything, at no cost to the families. So, this is a way to, compensate for that. Help them have the money to be able to continue to help kids. Like I said, both of my daughters were helped by the Children's Miracle Network, and at the time I didn't have the income to deal with it, so it was, amazing to have them that resource there. And so yeah, I'm kind of committed for life. I actually have an Extra Life tattoo.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
I'm in it for life, but it's an amazing cause.
I spent this Super Bowl Sunday at Seattle Children's Hospital because my child also needed to go there.
Oh,
There you
no.
go.
I was about to say awesome, and then
No,
I was like,
yeah,
no,
awesome.
it wasn't for a
Not
good
so
thing.
awesome.
It's not as awesome.
It was one of those things. It was a boo-boo, but it was head injury. But
Sure.
they took
Yeah.
phenomenal
Yeah.
care with him, and I can't thank Seattle Children's enough
That's
for
great.
the care they provided to our families. So, so yes, again, we'll be streaming here all day till about 7 p.m. Pacific, and then we'll be bringing the Broken Pact on as well afterwards. But here at Wizards of the Coast, from 11 a.m. till 7 p.m., we'll be streaming Dungeons and Dragons games. You can get involved at the Extra Life Dungeons and Dragons team page. There's also links there for Custom Ink, where we have T-shirts and hoodies and apparel that you can also purchase.
I was
for the
really
cause.
admiring your D20 with the halo on it. That's a great
That's
t-shirt.
Emmy.
That-
Yes, Emmy Tanji, who will be in the Adam Lee game as well, did a lot of the
Nice.
designs.
That's really awesome.
We've got an adventure that will be hitting the DM's Guild in the coming days, and Dustin Fletcher and Devin Henderson, I believe, will be showing that on their stream tomorrow at 7 a.m. A part of that, and then Chris Perkins will be playing a different portion of that at GameholeCon.
Yeah, we have a really good lineup this week on dnd.wizards.com/extralife. And you
Nailed
can
it.
basically go there and see every single person who's going to be on all the things. I have a list here of everyone playing today.
Oh.
Can I say all the
Yes,
people?
let's
Because all
please
these
shout 'em
people work really hard on Dungeons and Dragons, and they spend all their time working, but now they're volunteering for the weekend. So D20 Dames is DM Kat Kruger with players Brittany Lee Leonage?
Let's say
I don't know, I like it. Maris Malone. Oh man, I'm killing it. Malay. And Jen Vaughn.
And Jess Ross.
And Jess
she's
Ross.
a late ad, but yes. And
Cool. Okay, and then at 1:30 p.m. we have Adam Lee's game, DM Adam Lee. Players Bart Carroll, Ari Levitch, Shelly Mazanoble, Emmy Tanji, and Sean Wood.
Yeah.
And then 4 p.m. Chris Lindsay. I gotta say, Chris and I had a conversation where he's like, I don't take pity on my friends when I play D&D. Everyone's equally gonna die. And I was like, what have I done?
Way to set the stage, Chris.
Dungeon Master Chris Lindsay, players Bill Benham, Satine Phoenix, Will Strelly, Todd Kenrick, and Travis Woodall. Yeah, and then like you said, the Dungeon Mayhem in between all the games. So that's going to be great.
And Chris will be in his Mert outfit, so we're going to need to keep him real hydrated in these lights. He's got like a heavy brocade cloak and all sorts of things.
Wow.
So.
Yeah. I am often, when we go to conventions, I'm his dabber. I'm his
In
handler.
this room? He's
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And I'll be Vlanya.
Donate to that guy. He's gonna need it. Yeah.
So yes, we're streaming here today, and then throughout the week we also have additional streamers, as you mentioned, that will be contributing to the cause during their streams. Clerical Error will be Wednesday's game. DM Lauren Urban, one of our fantastic moderators, will be streaming to the cause. Learn by Play, Will Jones. Then at over the weekend we'll have Gamehole Con in Madison, Wisconsin, which you'll also be at, with lots of games and activities for Extra Life.
It's a very wild week of raising money.
Super great.
Wild from TwitchCon to Seattle to Madison. You've been
That's
on
what we live
quite
for, you know? Like, you go out, you meet the people. It's about building the community, like you were saying. Streaming, you know, we all had this, I had this idea in 1995. Hey guys, let's play D&D and like record it. And then we can make stories and books like Dragonlance. It'll be great. But now here we are. Everyone has the capability of sharing.
Technology's finally caught up to your idea.
Exactly. Well, even beyond. Like, I had no idea the capabilities that we have now. And it's about building your community and finding like-minded people who share the same vision as you. And when we go to raise money for Extra Life, it's pretty incredible. Like, you don't see the community the way you see the community come together for these kind of days.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we're getting close to 11, so we're going to do a quick switcheroo so we can get the D20 Dames in here mic'd up and ready to go right at 11, so we give them the time so they get their game on. But again, I just wanted to reiterate, thanks for everyone for tuning in today. It's for a great cause, so if you can contribute, please consider doing so. We love to have you here throughout the day, and we'll be looking forward to interacting with you on chat, on the Twitters. And Jason and Troy, thank you both for
Thank you
spending
for
Our
time
pleasure.
with us.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you.
us.
Thank everybody out there.
All right, so we'll be back at 11 with D20 Dames. We'll probably keep the cameras on while we do the switch over, so stay right there and stay tuned.
Awesome.
Right on.
Good deal.
Thanks, everyone.